One family, it's Ray, and I'm back with another word. I pray that you guys have been blessed and that you are having a blessed day so far. I pray this word finds you well and in good spirit. So first, I'm going to start with some housekeeping. So for anyone who is interested in booking a one-on-one with me, go ahead and check the description box. The link is down there in the description box. If you would like to send me any products, anything for promos, the information also is going to be in the description box down below. If you would like to join our Patreon women's community, that link is also going to be down in the description box below. So everything that you need is going to be in the description box, so check that out if you're interested in any of those things. So the word that I have for you today is 143, I love you, okay? And this is, I was heart for you, a deeper knowing and understanding of him. And so this word came to me, the fullness of it actually came to me yesterday when I was getting out the car to get some gas, and I looked up and saw, as I was getting out, 143 on the clock. And 143 literally has been following me every single day. And this word first came to me back in December, and the Lord had just been releasing to me more and more throughout that time. But yesterday he gave me the finality of this word through that number 143. So initially when it been showing me 143, I would think of I love you, which we know 143 like means I love you. But when I saw it yesterday, because it keeps following me, I was like, okay, it has to be something deeper, something else that you're trying to show me, because I keep seeing the number, it keeps following me. So then the Lord led me to look up 143 in Strong's. So first it means to perceive with the mind, to understand. And that was confirmation, because like I said, he already given me this word, and then that was confirmation and kind of like the finality of basically bringing the revelation in this word to a fullness yesterday. So again, the title was a deeper knowing and understanding of him. And then so 143 in Strong's, to perceive with the mind, to understand. And then the next one was the 12th month in the Jewish calendar. That's literally what it said, the 12th month in the Jewish calendar. And then in our time, or in our calendar, that would be the months of February and March. So now to next month. Okay, and then so again, 143 means I love you. And then the Lord also had been showing me the number again, started back showing me the numbers 329, which I spoke on in like another video recently or previously. 329 in Strong's means to kindle anew, afresh, to resuscitate or to rekindle. And so for some of you, like to ignite a flame or to reignite a flame. And so, and this word also touches on, for some of you, marriage. Other parts where this just touches on, again, getting to know the Father in a deeper way, a deeper understanding of him and his love, reigniting that connection, reigniting that relationship with the Father. And so in this dream, I had it on April 22nd of 2023. And so in this dream, well, I don't want to say this, I'm not going to say the celebrity's name, but in this dream it was celebrity. First of all, the place, it reminded me of like a farmer's market or convention or something where people have like pop-up shots, or people are vendors, something like that. It was a lot of different tables where people basically did different businesses, and people had the table set up displaying whatever it is that they were, whatever their business were, whatever their products were. This celebrity was in this vicinity, and he was sitting at a table with another male. He was watching me and another sis that I was with. Whenever the dream would pan over to him sitting at the table, he was talking with the other male he was sitting with, and me and the sister that I was with was the topic of their discussion. And so whenever the celebrity would say something, the other person that he was talking to would turn around and he would look. They both were smiling and shaking their head yes, like in approval. I couldn't hear what they were saying though. Me and this other sister, we were laughing and just casually minding our business. I remember it was some type of an event, yeah, where there was food and there was tables in the back, and I kept hearing $1,000,000 cookies. But when me and this other sister were getting our food, making our plates, I just kept seeing that celebrity sitting at the table watching us, smiling. The Lord revealed to me a couple months ago actually why he used that person. And so it was an investor. So even though it was me in the dream, this is for someone else. So for somebody, first of all, we're going to start with the cookies. So again, it said $1,000,000 cookies. I kept hearing that in the dream, $1,000,000 cookies. Cookies represents the spirit of giving. Like I said, that man, that celebrity, he was used to symbolize or represent an investor, somebody who somebody with wealth. So for some of you, it is an actual investor for your business or some work that you do. They've been watching you and they're impressed. They may be coming with an offer to invest in your business, to invest in you, whatever it is that you do, or just to sow into you. I know some people may be sowing into maybe a startup, or sowing into, just sowing into something that you do, investing into you, investing into your business. Like I said, they were shaking their head in approval. So they're impressed by you. They've been watching you and they are impressed. They like what they see. For some of you, this is a blessing from the Lord. You've been working your land, doing what the Lord has called you to do, and maybe you haven't seen the payoff yet, but the Lord is well pleased with your work, your obedience, and your diligence and your hard work and consistency is about to pay off. You will see success, growth, and elevation in that thing. So this can be a financial blessing and increase just in your personal life as well. You've been faithful in the little. Now God knows he can trust you with much. This money will be enough to change your life, but this money is also to be used for the Lord's purpose. He will give you the blueprint and instructions for the purpose of these funds. Those who are faithful in little will be faithful in much. Okay, so that's Luke 16:10. And for some, this is your spouse. God is sending your husband into your life. We know that, or vice versa. If you're the husband, the Lord is sending your wife into your life. But we know that husbands and wives, our marriages are supposed to be symbolic of a physical representation of Christ's love for us, Christ's love for the church. And so even in that way, within your spouse, within your marriage, a reflection of a deeper understanding and knowing of the Father's love for you, his heart for you, okay? And so that's going to be your spouse. For some of you, that's going to be your spouse. That's Ephesians 5:22 through 33. It says, "Wives, submit to your own husbands as the Lord. For the husband is head of the wife, as also Christ is head of the church, and he is the Savior of this body. Therefore, just as the church is subject to Christ, so let the wives be to their own husbands in everything. Husbands, love your wives, just as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for her, that he might sanctify and cleanse her with the washing of water by the word, that he might present her to himself as a glorious church, not having spot or wrinkle or any such thing, but that she should be holy and without blemish. So husbands are to love their own wives as their own bodies. He who loves his wife loves himself. For no one ever hated his own flesh, but nourishes and cherishes it, just as the Lord does the church. For we are members of his body, and of his flesh, and of his bones. For this reason, a man shall leave his father and his mother, and be joined to his wife, and two shall become one flesh." So again, some of you are, the Lord is releasing you into your unions, and this union, this marriage, is going to be a direct reflection of Christ's love for you. Christ's love for each of you is going to be reflected through this union. So yeah, for this reason, a man shall leave his father and mother and be joined to his wife, and the two shall become one flesh. This is a great mystery, but I speak concerning Christ and the church. Nevertheless, let each one of you in particular so love his own wife as himself, and let the wife see that she respects her husband. Ephesians 5:22 through 33. So God is love. So this is the overall message for this word. God is love. In this, getting to know him in his true nature, experiencing him in his love in new ways. He is your provider, and everything on this earth is his. He has all that you need, and as you grow in relationship with him, you will begin to see the Lord's hand in your life, in all that you do, in all that you need. Even in those situations where you are in need, the Lord's going to show up for you in that situation. Even in the trial and trying times, as he brings you through, yes, he will let you go through, but he will also bring you through. This can be in finances, living situations, resources. This can be in work, connections, friendships, love and marriage, family, healing, etc. To experience God's love for you means to experience his presence, his miracles, his glory, his mercy, his forgiveness, to see him deliver you, protect you, vindicate you, to show up for you, and supply whatever you need. To show you he has not left you or forgotten you. He still sees you. Even in your hard seasons, he still loves you. So when you have done all that you can do, still choose to stand and wait on him, because he is coming through for you. This is the year of God's love. Again, like I said, going back to 143, I love you, but also 143 in Strong's, to perceive the mind, to perceive with the mind, to understand. So again, a deeper knowing and understanding of who God is. He is love. So a deeper understanding of his love for you. And then the 12th month in the Jewish calendar, which converts to the months of February and March for our calendar, like in our time. 329, to kindle anew, to resuscitate, to rekindle, to, reignite a flame. So reconciling, so a freshness, restarting, resuscitating, bringing life back to, okay? Those scriptures were Ephesians 5:22 through 33, Luke 16 verse 10, and then he also led me to Deuteronomy 15:6, and it says, "For the Lord your God will bless you, just as he promised you. You shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow. You shall reign over many nations, but they shall not reign over you." The next was Deuteronomy 28 verse 12, and it says, "The Lord will open to you his good treasure, the heavens, to give the rains to your land in its season, and to bless all the works of your hand. You shall lend to many nations, but you shall not borrow." Deuteronomy 8 verse 18. And you shall remember the Lord your God, for it is he who gives you the power to get wealth, that he may establish his covenant, which he swore to your fathers, as it is this day. So those scriptures will be in the description box below. So I pray that this word bless you guys. Test the spirit behind this word. Take this word back to the Lord and ask the Lord to confirm this word for you, to speak to you further concerning your individual situation, what it is, what part of this word that he's speaking to you, what part of this word is for you, if it's for you. And if you know anybody who needs to hear this word, feel free to share this word with them. So like, comment, subscribe to this channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you're notified of any future uploads when I post. And I'll be back soon with another word.